Close your eyes. Imagine having so much money that numbers stop meaning anything. You don't compare prices. You don't wait for discounts. If something catches your attention, it's already yours. Now open your eyes. Everything feels different. You're still wealthy, but you're not in your world anymore. There are no glowing screens, no buzzing cities, no modern comfort. Just heat, dust, and silence stretching endlessly. Welcome to a time where your riches exist, but comfort doesn't. Your home is large for its time, yet simple by any modern standard. Your power comes from what you control: land, food, and people, not from technology or convenience. And strangely enough, in this world, you are considered one of the most powerful individuals alive. Now jump thousands of years forward. You sit in a temperature-controlled room holding a device that connects you instantly to millions of people. You can travel across continents in hours, access knowledge in seconds, and live a life ancient rulers couldn't even imagine. So here's the question that changes everything. If both versions are called wealthy, why does one feel like survival and the other like comfort? Let's travel through time and uncover something unexpected. Because every era solved problems, but created new ones. Long before modern life, wealth meant control. You wake before sunrise, not by choice, but because the heat becomes unbearable once the day begins. There's no way to escape it, no machines to cool the air. Your environment decides how you live. You hold immense authority. Fields, workers, and resources all belong to you, but none of it guarantees peace. Your bed is simple, your rest uncomfortable. Even the smallest daily routines feel like effort. Food, though considered luxurious, carries hidden problems. Grinding methods mix unwanted particles into meals, slowly wearing down your body over time. Health is fragile. There are no hospitals, no advanced medicine. One small illness can grow into something unstoppable. And above all, your position depends on someone more powerful than you. Your success isn't yours alone, it's borrowed. One wrong decision, one failed prediction, one shift in favor, and everything disappears. In this era, wealth brings authority, but also constant fear. Time moves forward. Civilizations expand. Cities grow louder, busier, more advanced. Now wealth looks different. You wake up in a place designed for comfort. Softer beds, better structures, and early forms of technology make life easier. There are systems now: organized streets, flowing water, heated spaces. Life feels more advanced. But something else appears alongside comfort: visibility. Your status is no longer hidden, it's displayed. And once people see what you have, they begin to watch you closely. Your life becomes a performance. Every decision is observed, discussed, judged. Even social gatherings carry risk. Conversations are no longer just conversations, they're opportunities for others to measure your power. Say too much, show too much, or trust the wrong person, and your wealth becomes your weakness. In this time, danger doesn't always come from enemies. Sometimes it comes from the people sitting at your table. Centuries pass again. Now you live behind thick walls, surrounded by protection. Your home looks strong, unbreakable, almost invincible. But it doesn't feel like comfort. It feels like defense. The world outside isn't stable. Conflict is constant. Power shifts quickly, and those who have wealth become targets. Your safety depends on how well you can protect what you own. Every day brings uncertainty. Food must be stored carefully. Resources must be guarded. You're always preparing for something: an attack, a shortage, a betrayal. Even basic comfort feels distant. Cold spaces, limited light, and rough conditions turn daily life into endurance rather than enjoyment. And despite everything you have, you're never truly at ease. Because in a world where survival is uncertain, wealth doesn't remove fear, it multiplies it. Then comes a major shift. Industry rises, machines take over, cities transform into centers of opportunity. For the first time, wealth becomes something you can measure clearly. Numbers grow larger than ever before. You live in a grand space filled with objects that represent success. Furniture, decorations, inventions, everything signals status. Life becomes more convenient. You have access to improved systems, safer food, and better living conditions. But a new problem emerges: expectation. Now it's not enough to be wealthy, you have to prove it. Appearances matter. Social circles become selective. Every event, every interaction, every detail contributes to how others see you. You don't just live your life, you present it. And if you fail to meet expectations, you're excluded, judged, forgotten. At the same time, those who work beneath you begin to notice the gap. The difference between their lives and yours becomes impossible to ignore. Tension grows. You are no longer just admired, you are questioned. In this era, wealth brings power, but also pressure from every direction. Now we reach the present. Everything has evolved. Technology has erased many of the struggles of the past. Comfort is no longer rare, it's expected. You can live anywhere, work from anywhere, connect with anyone. You have more control over your environment than any generation before you. And yet, something feels different. Now, wealth isn't about showing off, it's about blending in. You don't want attention, you avoid it. Because in a world where information spreads instantly, visibility can be dangerous. Your identity, your location, your life, it's all traceable. So you choose subtlety. Simple clothes, quiet presence, minimal exposure. You have everything, but you move like you have nothing, because attention has become a risk. Your daily routine looks efficient. You track your time, your habits, your performance. You measure everything: sleep, productivity, health. Every decision becomes optimized. You don't just live, you calculate. What's the best use of time? What's the smartest move? What brings the highest return? Even food becomes functional, not about enjoyment, but about results. And while this level of control seems powerful, it creates a new kind of pressure. Because now every moment matters. Every mistake feels costly, and every loss, even small, feels amplified. In the past, problems moved slowly. Today, everything happens instantly. A single update can change everything. Markets shift, trends change, opinions spread, all within seconds. You're always connected, always aware, always reacting. There's no pause, no real escape. Even when you try to step away, something pulls you back. Because being disconnected feels like falling behind. So you try to create distance. You travel, you change environments, you look for quiet places where the noise fades. But something follows you. Your thoughts, your responsibilities, your expectations. No matter where you go, they remain. And then there's something deeper: loneliness. Not because people aren't around, but because connection becomes complicated. Relationships feel different when money is involved. You question intentions. You hesitate to trust. You keep distance even when you don't want to, because protecting what you have often means isolating yourself. At night, everything slows down. The noise fades, the distractions disappear, and you're left alone with your thoughts. You've solved problems people in the past couldn't even imagine. You've built a life filled with comfort, security, and access. You've reached a level many dream about. And yet, something feels missing. Because no matter how much you optimize your life, you can't measure meaning. You can't calculate fulfillment. You can't automate connection. And that's the truth history quietly reveals. Every era improved something: better comfort, better safety, better control, but none of them solved everything. Each version of wealth removed certain struggles, but introduced new ones. So maybe the real question isn't about how much you have. Maybe it's about how you experience it. Because wealth can change your environment, but it doesn't automatically change how you feel inside. You can have everything